Hello everyone and welcome to a MenguCube. Yes, I have my face on the Magical Line platform. This is definitely a privilege as a content creator. That happened to me back in 2019 on Magic Arena, but that was because of my player accomplishment. And it took a while, but it's also now time for my face on Magical Line. Actually, this is not the first time. I've had the MenguCube on Magical Line in the past. But this time it was more of a vote thing among all the content creator of Daybreak, and we got to win, and we got to start. Of course, if you want to see the whole list of the Mango Cube, I'm gonna put it in the description. This is the full list of cards, and there's also article of me saying, the cube origins and the cube things to look for and why it's different than another cube. All right. Um, First thing first, again, thank you to Watsy Daybreak for organizing this. I guess Daybreak for organizing this. But let's talk about cards now. I believe the best card in the pack is Gut, True Soul Zealoth, and Ancient Tomb. I'm gonna take Ancient Tomb. Ancient Tomb is basically like a Mox staple on a land. You do lose 2 life, which is relevant. So the decks that play Ancient Tomb try to be decks that try to win the game earlier. So that the 2 life accrue doesn't matter. There's also Wheel of Fortune and Grief. Those are viable cards, but let's start with Ancient Tomb now. Again, very, very powerful land. It goes in many decks. Aggro decks, better, definitely, but you can also do artifact decks. In second pick, we see, okay, we see Channel. Green is usually a color to stay away from, but maybe I can do that, you know? Meanwhile, people will just take their Boris cards and beat me down. I'll just go channel. Yeah, Gut into Headliner Scarlet. This is another powerful card. From the Cluedo set. Don't know if it's on Magical Arena, but it's a 4-mana 3/3 haste. It just makes the opponent unable to block when it comes into play, and then he just draws an extra card every turn. Again, super powerful. So it really depends what you want to do. In Cube, you are just trying to do things that are not really replicable in other formats. At least that's how I think. So I'm just gonna take channel now. Again, not too good, but a card that can just let you just win out of nowhere. Very, very powerful. Let me disable the card over. Uh oh, disable, okay. Because I already have here under my face, so I don't need another time. Okay, what now? What now? Hmm. Close pick between Sheldon Isle and Preordain. Sheldon Isle tends to be very powerful in these type of decks because they just you just load your deck with large card and you just put them into play easily with Sheldon Isle. So it's between these two, Sheldon Isle and Preordain. Fruitful Primus, not bad. This is a new addition. Both Nia, Skysail Storyteller, and Goban Gene Splice Savant are new cards from the Spider-Man sets, which on Magical Line are from the Omen Path. Alright, let's take Emrakul, the Eon Storm. Very happy pick here. Wow, Green Monolith, this is late. But yeah, definitely taking Emrakul. We've got Channel and we got Emrakul. So this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to accomplish today. Volbon Tyrant is nice. Ashen Rider is nice. Yeah, Metmore is also not the worst. Okay, new booster. What do we see? Well, I like Slimefoot and Squee. Not in this deck, but this is a card I like. It's not an easy pick because there's a lot of unfair things that we can do. Fast Bond is definitely an unfair card alongside Wheel of Fortune, and so much more. I like Shallow Grave as well because Shallow Grave goes very well with Emrakul. In general, when you do like channel stuff, you tend to overlap a lot with Reanimator stuff. I don't like Worst Spam Vorm. This card is good with Show and Tell. It's like a lot of ways, like a lot of unfair routes you can take. I'm gonna go with Shallow Grave. That was like a lot of unfair routes I could have taken there. Uh, Terastodon here is probably the pick. I don't mind Massacre Worm though. This card is definitely underrated. Stick to Terastodon. Like the way Shallow interacts with Emrakul is the Emrakul goes on the stack, the shuffle effect, and you can Shallow Grave it away. Taking Damnation here, this decks definitely need a reset. You need as many sweepers as you can. Leaving Death, Damnation, Toxic Deluge, and such. Okay. Glorious Vengeance. Now we have a little bit of a redundancy on the effect to reanimate that Emrakul. So now with an Entomb, we have like a 2-card combo, basically, in many ways. Both Shallow Grave and Glorious Vengeance now. But yeah, basically, this draft goal will just aim to be doing the thing. Again, not necessarily the safest draft strategy, but the most high roll one. I'm taking Fateless Looting now. Fateless Looting is again very just another unfair card. Is it new MTGO cube? Yeah, kind of new. Okay. Now, I think I'm taking Progenitus. This is an Oath deck. This is an Oath of Druids deck. Oath of Druids is usually a card that nobody cares about. And Progenitus is a nice thing to put in with Oath. It's less good to reanimate, because you get shuffles, and it's less good to channel because it costs so much colors. So let's just take the Progenitus. Primus is another card. Also, yeah. Also, like, you can just natural order these out, although then you need to take green creature cheap, which is not really good. I love to do this type of decks. I'm not telling you you're gonna have the highest win rate by doing this though. Okay, a Voltborn Tyrant strong, but so is Ashen Rider. Um, hmm. I think I'm taking Boldborn Tyrant. Does persist? Let's see if we will persist. Man, I've got so many large creatures. So many large creatures. I really need that. Like, this deck needs Vampiric Tutor. This deck needs Imperial Seal. It needs Demonic Tutor. It needs Sneak Attack. Like, we have a lot. We have a lot, but we don't. Yeah, we just have a lot. All right, let's take. I mean, sure that we're gonna wheel it. Let's take Archon of Cruelty. Let's keep on jamming those large creature in our deck. Eventually we draw one. Show and Tell will wheel. That's for sure. I am mildly tilted about all the reprints. Like, none of these cards is first print, but I guess I'll take it. Let's go Archon of Cruelty now. But look how many large creatures we have. Oh, no, Grace of Brand. All right, Entomb. Entomb is the best. Entomb is the best. We have Show and Tell and Gore's Vengeance. So Entomb is now a 2-card combo with one of these. You can just Entomb, put Emrakul in the graveyard, and you Gorriers or Show and Tell it away. If you have Show and Tell, you can even get Archon or Cruelty. Yeah, we can wheel Putrid Imp. Our Covenant is a bomb, but it's not for this deck, but it's a bomb. Our Covenant, one of the best cards. Demonic Tutor, perfect. DT. Let's go. We are, well, the thing is, like, we have a lot of the pieces that you need, so I'm happy about this deck so far. Malevolent Rumble and Wastewood Verge are the cards. This archetype is called Reanimote. This is an archetype that my good friend Alex loves to draft every cube. Actually, I'm gonna screenshot it to him. He's probably sleeping right now, but I'm sure he will be proud. Reanimate. He actually made this term. Do you say conid? Do you say that in English? Conid this term. All right, Spellseeker is actually great in this deck. Huh. I wonder if I should take Spellseeker instead of Overgrown Tomb. Coined. Yeah, you have it? Cool. Spellseeker is broken in this deck. I don't have the sources for it. May just be happy to just take Overgrown Tomb. Yeah. Because, like, if you end up without dual lands sometimes, ooh, Gem Razor. I love this type of cards. Not in this deck, but I love the mutate mechanic. Also, Siphon Inside, another card I really enjoy. This pack doesn't have anything for me. A Recurring Nightmare maybe could be the pick. Yeah, but I don't think I want to play it. Here the pick was maybe just Sherlock. It's just this, what's it called? Spell Seeker. Maybe another Italian phrase of the day. Huh, I'll think about it. That's a good question. All right, so here we got Wow, Tamio's so late. This card is broken. There's a tally, but I think I have enough fat creatures. I don't want to tally anymore. I just take Bone Shards. It was a nice interaction that also fills your graveyard to reanimate. I'm so glad I took the Shallow Grave. Because, like, I don't know. These archetypes are just funny. Where is Oath of Druids? Come on, nobody wants Oath of Druids. Wow, Emperor of Bones. I love Emperor of Bones. But now Oath of Druids gets worse with Emperor of Bones. Hey, but it is what it is. I have to take Emperor of Bones. Rina Speak with a Prime sub. We've got a member of the MenguCube community. Rina, how did your cube go yesterday? Let me look at the spreadsheet. How did you do yesterday? Yesterday you went 1-2 in the second draft and 1-1 in the first draft. All right, all right. That's fine. Average. Above average. Yeah, okay. For you, above average. Okay. All right, we got Bayou. Now I mega regret the. Yeah, I don't care about Liliana DeVille. I mean, don't get me wrong. Liliana DeVille is cool and everything, but it's definitely a filler. Like I don't need Liliana DeVille. Okay, show and tell. Huh. I think it's better than Tear Asunder. This card is again just a replaceable filler. Show and tell maybe just unique effect. Putrid Imp. Okay, let's take this one. Again, if I don't see... I mean, you can play Oath of Druids even with Putrid Imp, honestly. Since that Putrid Imp is that important that you don't mind... that you don't mind, drawing it. Wow, Mox Hopel that late. Crazy. Alright, now it's time to open Giganta. Time to open Giganta. Giganta, 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 Giganta. No, sorry. Why did I say that? What did my brain tell me? I meant to say Auto Druids. Why did I think about Giganta? I guess because I saw Zirda made me think about Giganta. Yeah, I had that recently because I had the cube. I had the deck that was like 5 color, no double cost, and I was like, oh, it'd be cool if Giganta was in the cube. So I added it. Well, we need a lot of cards would make this deck better. Vampiric Tutor is definitely one of them. Imperial Seal would be good. I'm taking Mox here. Imperial Seal can wheel. This is definitely not a card that I've never seen this art before. Magical and Eater because it doesn't load it. Metamorphosis Fanatic. It'd be good, but yeah, take the Mox for now. Yeah, I wish I had that Spell Seeker. Would have probably wheeled the Overgrown Tomb anyway. Miracle Reanimator is good, yeah. Okay, we've got. Oh my god. Yeah, Full from Favor is a nice one. Man, I mean, I have to pass the force. Is Mana Crypt even good in my deck, though? Like, let's talk about for real. Like, let's talk about it. I mean, I know it's a weird discussion to have. I'm taking it, but there is a world where I don't play Mana Crypt. Like, look at my deck. I don't use the 2 colorless, and this can actually be a liability. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. But Mana Crypt is just broken. It's one of the best cards in the cube, but it may not be as good here. May not be as good here. Arcane Artisan, I love this card. Not good enough. It's not good here, though. That's a Triumph. I don't need it. I'll take Cut Down. I don't know if I'll main deck it, though, but this pack is super bad for me, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, 4th pick Cut Down, really not what I wanted to see. I want to see Oath of Druids. Where is it? Ooh, Season Engineer. This card is a bomb. Mana Drain. Amazing. Sinspira, I think I have too many. I think I have too many effects like that. So I'll just pass it. I'm taking Zagoth Triumph. I can't even take Snuff out, honestly. I'll take Zagoth Triumph. Bitter Triumph is a nice removal spell, plus it can enable the help for Gore Shallow. Man, come on, where's the... Oh, I think I'm gonna take Emrakul, the Promised End, because I do have Channel in my deck, so I want to have a little bit more of that effect. But I really, really need a Oath of Druid. Where is it? Let me hide this Fateless Looting. Progenitus obviously will be cut from my deck. I think also Whirlspine Worm if I don't find Oath of Druids. Yeah, I think the dream is over. Rest in peace, dream. It was a pleasure dreaming with you. Frantic Search. Use a way to discard, but I don't think I want it. I don't. I don't think I want anything out of this, to be honest. Yeah, I was thinking about Lauren Revealed, but do I want to play a land, a basic island? I guess. I'm definitely not playing Frantic Search in this deck. Well, with my Apprentice, I forgot about this combo, but that's another perks of going Golgari, is that you can just randomly pull out this combo. And we also have the DT and such. So I'm taking the Wisdom Apprentice. If randomly in the very last pack there will be a Chainsaw Smog, we have the 2-card combo. Yeah, I don't think I need Crabomination. Let's see. So I'm looking for Auto Druids. I think this is the last chance to open Auto Druids. Again, a card nobody's interested in. Because the cube is 540 cards, and when you draft in 8, there's 360. So there's a chance that your card just don't get open. It is what it is, though. If it happens, it happens. Oh, never mind. I miscounted. The draft was already over. Okay. Okay. Now I think I'm taking Metamorphosis Fanatic because I could still open the. Sorry, I can still get past the Imperial Seal that wheels. Let's see. I think it was in this pack. Ooh, I may play Ophiomancer, which goes well with Recurring Nightmare. And also, I don't have Oath anymore, so Ophiomancer is actually a decent filler. I wonder if I should play Mana Crypt. It can accelerate your large creature and you just hardcast them. It's probably okay. It's funny that we're splashing blue for Shadow Kyle, but totally reasonable, honestly. Okay, Arcane Artisan. Actually, I'm gonna play this card in my deck. I have more blue, and yeah, no more Oath, so I can just cast a 3-drop. Arcane Artisan is very strong. Another filler, I guess. Occult Epiphany. Not the worst. Civil Library also not the worst. Okay, the deck is over. Could have been a lot better. We're definitely missing the Druids. Imperial Seal. Unfortunately, I had to take a Mox over it. Um, this is kind of a land. So I'll count it as such. Cut down can be a Cyber card. Maybe I don't need to play as many large creatures. I can just play a little bit less than that. Metamorphosis Fanatic is not as good when you don't have ways to control it, but I do have a Silver Library, so that's kind of a way to control it, I guess. Maybe Occult Epiphany is bad. Let me group all these large things together. Okay. So this is 24. I have to add all of these. Yeah, I'll play Mana Crypt. I can definitely see art casting those 8-drop on turn 5 or whatever. The crazy part of this draft is that green was not that much open. I've got Channel and the large creature on turn first pack, and then that was it. 24. Do I want to play Recurring Nightmare? It's not great, but I guess it's a 2-card combo with Imp. Yeah, Wilmok 10 didn't wheel. I need to cut an extra card. It may just be Occult Epiphany, honestly. I guess this card is not bad. It turns on the Mana Crypt, at least. Maybe I just cut Show and Tell. Nah, Show and Tell Archon is too good. I guess I didn't Show and Tell. You want to cut Terastodon? Yeah, maybe it's a good idea. I think I already have too many other creatures. Although maybe Primus Terastodon is better than Primus. So you know why they didn't wheel? They didn't wheel Persist. Primus costs 3 green. I don't think it's a problem though. Yeah, Terastodon is worse. Massacre Worm is better. Alright. Now, this is the lands I have. Mm-hmm. Alright. I'll take a screenshot. Post it in the. Ooh, this is the default. Oh my god, that's so nice. That's so nice, Magic Online. You're just the best. They remove all the other basics. You can only choose between these. Amazing. All right. Uh. Okay, definitely point an island because the lure is revealed. Oh wait. I have to add lure is revealed as a land. True. So now, how many forest? One, two, three, four, five. How many swamps? One, two, three, four. So I definitely want more swamps than forest. One island. Does this make sense? No. Let's add land. Add basic lands. Two, one. Okay, so I have 14 lands, 14 basics. That's funny. All right. Just trying to lay out my deck here. Hmm. Yeah, I think this makes sense. Okay. Okay, let's go. Brant, thank you for the 11th month sub. Welcome. Round number one. I guess I have to put manually the record. 6-2 is the arena one. We are 0-0. And let's go. Mulligan this hand. Man, these hands are not great. I can't keep and just hope to draw an island for a couple of turns. Or, I can also open a... Yeah, let's go ahead. Keep. I can also open a draw an entomb. I think the card I'm bottoming is Primus. Because I can also art cast this Massacre Worm. But yeah, this hand's not great. The MenguCube that we play in paper, we have an additional mulligan. We mulligan from 7 to 6, and then we do 6 no scry, no, no nothing. So we have an extra layer before going to 5 cards. We have a slightly different mulligan rule. I guess that facilitates the unfair decks. I don't know, actually. It facilitates just good magic, so it doesn't matter. Alright, put him most to 5, speaking of mulligans. Going Swamp Go. Forest Go. What are they up to? Grim Monolith. Okay. Palantir. That was a good card. Maybe I should have taken it. I think I took Bitter Triumph over Palantir. I mean, Palantir is very, very good in my deck. Emperor of Bones is nice. I'll play it. I guess with Emperor of Bones around, I can just make my opponent mill, so that maybe they mill creatures. They play Forensic Gadgeteer, Mana Crypt. I thought this was the same pod as us because I've seen all this card, Monolith, Palantir, Forensic Gadgeteer, but they play Mana Crypt, so it's not. We are actually from two different pods. Alright, I'm gonna let you mill here. Because I'm hoping you mill creatures. Bolos. Alright. That will give me a land to get my blue mana. So yeah, let's do that. Now if I draw a card, this card, I can't do the thing. Alright, let me get Golos. And let me take this already. Hello, Daniel. So yeah, let's get Golos. Yes. Do I want to take Zagatrium to be able to cast Massacre Worm? Or do I want to take Sheldock Isle for a future? No, I think I like Zagatrium. And then I'm attacking with both. 9 damage. Sorry, 7 damage. Reanimating? Yeah, we are this time. We have Sheldock Island. I'm not casting this Mana Crypt. But it does have their own Mana Crypt. I think now it's time that I let him draw cards with Palantir. 11 life, it's too scary. Ace the Sculptor. Better than all. Okay. We can, Viano. We can. Alright. You have a Pauper tournament? Nice. Should you play White or Wildfire? Well, Wildfire is a tier 1. Mono White is not. So you choose. Yes. This time I'm gonna let you draw a card. Draw. Occult Epiphany. Alright, now I can do the Emrakul thing. Mapuna is a 10. Yeah, let's do it. So I'll play Mana Crypt. I'll play Draw. Yeah. I'll play Occult Epiphany, draw X cards, then discard X cards. I think I just want to do one, maybe I'll do two. So that I can go Emperor of Bones, Massacre Boar, maybe. I can just cast a Massacre Boar. No, I think I'll do two, yeah. I'll do two. So I draw two, discard two. I'm discarding Emrakul for sure. And also discarding Massacre Worm. Do I? Yeah. Ability on this stack of Emrakul. Oh no! Okay. Shadow Grave. I shouldn't have done any order though, eh? I was supposed to do... Oh, also Emrakul shuffles the thing, so it was a mistake. Anyway. Should be good here. Yes, Emrakul wins with Shallow Grave. Alright. This is actually my at the beginning of the draft, I drafted Emrakul and then Shallow Grave back to back. Are the spaghetti ai frutti di mare provided by Daybreak? Nah, they aren't, I'm sorry. Spaghetti frutti di mare and unemployment not provided, so you don't get the full Senigallia experience. You don't even get wind on your cards. Sorry, dust. No, dust. That's called sand on your cards. That's also not provided. Okay. So I'm drafting against. I'm playing against a. All right, whatever. Submit. Ugh, man, this hand's bad. Don't have colors. I have to mulligan this hand. Okay. Keep. This one actually has a lot of power. Keep. I'm bottoming Metamorphosis Fanatic. Alright. We put it kept 7 this time. You like the Art of Damnation? Yeah. Seasonal employment. Yeah, exactly. So you have more time to cube. Ooh, Moxifier. That's strong. I think I do nothing though. I just go tap land. This way, if I draw Emrakul, I mean, I have multiple ways of casting it next turn if I draw Emrakul. Thank you, Ale. I appreciate that. Ooh. Channel. Zik, zik, zik. You can say it's rigged in favor of Mango content creator, but I don't even have the Daybreak God account. You know, I don't even have the Daybreak God account. New York City. Oh, oh, we do it again. We do it again. Let's see if our opponent has any interaction. John Trium. Okay. Actually, I should have gone Cyclone Reveal gets Zago Trium. I made a mistake. But let's see. Maybe it doesn't matter. I should have. Oh, show and tell as well. Let's go channel. Resolves. Sweet. All right. Nyori Grande back to be rigged. Just like the good old days. Back to be whitelisted. Emrakul. Let's go. Easy game. Finally playing Mango with his own cube. That turn too. Alright, my opponent played a bunch of Triumphs, which I actually hate. I hate Triumphs. I was against Triumphs for so long. At the end, I folded because everyone has Triumphs in their cubes. I'm like, I guess I'm wrong. But I just hate Triumphs. Opponent moves to 6. My hand is unplayable. But it does have Emrakul, just the wrong one. Let's mulligan this hand. Ugh, man, this hand sucks. Alright, I'm keeping. This deck is so swingy. Some hands are broken, some hands are awful. Yeah, back-to-back turn to Emrakul. Alright, keep. Let's bottom this card. It's just really bad to open in your hand. Blood Crypt. Tapped. Bone Shards. Alright, not bad. Shelly. Put under it and Emrakul the Promised Land. Shelly is very good in this deck. It was like, I think I took it like second or third pick. No, Strip Mine! Okay, wow, Lure Reveal to unlock my hand. Giving me that sweet, sweet Zagot Triumph. When has 5-color Strip Mine, a Mengu special? Ooh, a Field Monster. That's a nice filler. To fill the curve. Yeah, yesterday I also had a 5-color Strip Mines. Classic. One is a mono top land. Opponent still hasn't resolved the spell, by the way. I'm gonna go with Field Monster here. That's alright. I like this card. Or some Shards of Alara. The first spell of my opponent is Golos, Tarless Pilgrim. This is really the true the Mangu draft, though. Like, my opponent's just... Both of my opponents had Golos in their deck. I try and sweet try. I know. I mean, it's just hate and love relationship, you know? More lands. Babine. Let's play Sylvan Library. Let's play Tap Land. Do I want a Bone Shards? Now, what do I want a Bone Shards? That's a question. I think I'm Bone Sharding the... sacrificing a creature. I don't know, chat. What should I do? I think I'm sacrificing a creature. Yeah, I think I'm sacrificing a creature. Oh, but I did it wrong. I should have sacrificed a creature and then attacked. But yeah, whatever. I missed 1 damage. I keep Archon in hand. Now, if I draw exactly Shallow Grave, I regret it, or Recurring Nightmare. But outside of those two, I have like lots of ways to just put Archon into play. I can also cast it, or I can go draw the way that draws on this card. So I want to have cards in my hand, you know? There it is, Recurring Nightmare, the classic. It's okay, let's see Putrid Imp as well. Metamorphosis Fanatic. Porca puttana. Pay for life to keep in hand. And put on top. Now, I'm attacking Grist with both. Yeah, Max punished. Max punished. Mega Ultra punished. Maximilian punished. What you doing? Far Covenant. Huh. Ok. Va bene. Pass. You just came from the dentist? How was it? Painful? Or just a routine check? Imperial Seal! Oh, I wanted that card! You stole it from me, opponent. I want a maybe in my pod. I love to think about those things all the time whenever I play a Magic Online. Because they actually have cards that don't overlap with me, and I've always seen these cards in the draft. Alright, so top of my deck, there's the Metamorphosis Fanatic. I'll reveal it, yes. I guess I have to put it into play. That's how this card works. Alright, I guess I will. But nah, yeah, whatever. That's fine. I have a Recurring Nightmare in play. Yes. Not bad. Top, and then I just go into Shallow Grave. Do I have mana? I don't. But I can do Entomb. And then I can go Recurring Nightmare. What is a card that I want to reanimate? Man, Demonic Tutor is so good. What's a card I want to reanimate? Let me take a look at my deck. I have Cruelty, Arcana Cruelty, Massacre Worm. No. Arcana Cruelty is in my hand. What am I talking about? I can go Demonic Tutor. I can get okay, Bitter Triumph. Yeah, Demonic Tutor, Bitter Triumph. Kill Gris. Does Bitter Triumph kill Planeswalker? Yes. What lines? Because Entomb is not good, because I don't have enough mana to go. If only I didn't put this into play. If I only sequenced my card correctly, I could have attacked my opponent with Entomb and would have won the game this turn. Oh, Kamadoska. Definitely punting. I definitely punted here. I definitely punted here. If I put my cards on the stack correctly, I would have resolved the library. This card was still in my hand, 2 mana up, and I had all these mana, so I could have gone DT for Entomb, Shallow Grave, Emrakul, kill you. But instead, I have 2 mana tapped. So, my bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. Now, given that, I think I have to go DT for Putrid Imp. Oh, no, Bitter Triumph. Yeah, Putrid Bitter Triumph. Yeah. Do I like this Shallow Grave, or do I want to lose? I think I like this Shallow Grave, yeah. Yeah, I'm losing a ton of life. I don't know if this is nice or not. Anyway, DT for Putrid Imp. Oh, no, sorry, for the Katsu. Bitter Triumph. Then I go Bitter Triumph, discard a card. Kill Grist. Pay 2. Discard is Archon of Cruelty. And then I go Recurring Nightmare. Reanimate Archon. Put back in hand. I guess Metamorphosis Fanatic. Our opponent concedes the match. Let's go. Okay, we have 2 cards that I've never had in my opening game before. Channel Emrakul. Although to finish the combo, I need to draw Forest. Sylvan Library turn 1 is powerful. Very powerful. To Island? What you do? Ballista for 1. Alright. It'd be ashamed if that's the last spell you played in the whole game. Come on, Sylvan Library. Give me a forest. But no forest, but can't really complain. I think I'm just gonna do good old lose 8 here. No, maybe not. If I lose 8, I can't go Channel Emerald. Yeah, let's go on top. I just go Show and Tell Archon of Cruelty now. Let's see. This card is so-so. It's not so good. Sometimes it just loses you to games. Let's see what happens now. They put Chromo Seed Shark, so I definitely got ahead in the exchange. It's a lot better than going Show and Tell Emrakul. Show and Tell Emrakul is pretty bad against like Ether Spellbomb and such. The top of the deck is fresh new, whereas Archon against Ether Spellbomb is still pretty good. Alright, easy game, easy life. Didn't even need the channel. Hello, Ale. Up a game in the final. Still haven't faced any aggro decks. But I mean, aggro decks just lose to the starts anyway. Mulligan, Mulligan, Mulligan. Keep. Hello. Keep. I bottom Swamp. No, if I bottom Swamp, I can't go Anatimo because this is relevant here. Cubing like an alpha without eating? Yeah. I mean, you came here in the summer. You don't need to eat. Oh, you mean me? Oh, yeah. This morning I woke up with like a very, very sore throat. And tomorrow I have to go on an airplanes for 15 hours. So this is going to be the classic. I'll get on the airplane and I'll be sick. Anyway, I've got DT for... Not sure, actually. What does this hand do? This hand doesn't accomplish very much. I guess for channel. I do DT for channel. Oh, you had no air conditioning. Yeah, of course. I think I'm bottoming the Recurring Nightmare. Because I do need all my lands. As weird as it sounds. I need all these lands because this is double green. Maybe actually Sheldock Isle is the land I don't want. Let me bottom Recurring. Yeah, this is turn 3. It's still important, though, to think about these small things. I think I'm bottom Recurring Nightmare. If I draw not a land, it's going to be bad. But if I never draw a land turn 3, I need to keep these 3 lands here. This is really bad land right now. Because if this was like Overgrown Tomb or Bayou, I could have just bottomed the Swamp. But as it is, I can't sequence Sheldock Isle, Vastwood Verge, Channel Emrakul, DT Channel, you know what I mean? Cube. When it goes, oh yeah, there it is. That's a Bayou. All right, no biggies. Let's go Shelly. Let's put Emrakul the Promise End under it. I can actually in 27 months. Hello. Island Emery. Basalt Monolith. Force of Will, Stave here, and Clear an Academy. Very nice. I can go Bayou DT. Grabbing Channel. And now I have to hope my opponent doesn't have any counter spell. Doesn't look that. I think we've got once again our channel. E 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Camera cool. Bam! 3-0. How long? 1 hour. Exactly 1 hour. 1 hour spaccata. That's how we say in Italian. All right. Exactly 1 hour gameplay video for this perfect MenguCube. All right. Thank you so much for watching. If you watch this on YouTube, Alfred, if you're still there, don't watch the videos on 2x speed. The less speed, the more money. So watch them slowly. Enjoy them, Alfred. Thank you for watching.